Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to K-ville. Instead, you will be engulfed by the Wade Wackos, the Duke fans ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia Tech Yellowjackets, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Yellowjackets will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Duke's offense will go to work first. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. On the run, it's Moore. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Grabbed in the middle, it's Kane. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Blue Devils are flying down the field. They'll go to the counter. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Really nice play call there by the defensive coordinator as well. He was trying to do something aggressive to stop the momentum of the offense. They looked pretty good on this drive. They were marching the football down the field, but on that critical 3rd down, the D coordinator dials it up, the pass rush, at the right time, trusting his guys up front to get it done, and they're able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little.
Wide open. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Well, you know, this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Yellowjackets offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. It's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Kane. Caught close to the marker, it's Rutherford. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Yellowjackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Rutherford. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Steamroll his way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. And that is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That's reeled in. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Moore. Jukes his way for Moore. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
I love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Blue Devils are on the move. Working that left side now. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff. It's Moore. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Yellowjackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw. It's King. Gets it out fast. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Lofts one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 35. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Yellowjackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's Rutherford. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. And the Yellowjackets have enough for the first down.
I love the play call there on 4th and short because even if you don't get it, the opponent now has to march the entire length of the field. But because you did, you've now got a fresh set, an offensive...
Touchdown, Yellowjackets! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Oh, and they blocked it. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Give to the running back. Has the sticks, and he may get more. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Blue Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the ground. He's got it again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Anthony. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. That's caught. It's Brown. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Yellowjackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's King. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Yellowjackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On target over the middle. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Heaves it on the run. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Wants to return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Back to pass, it's King. They've got the screen set up. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rivers. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Yellow Jackets line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Rivers. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and we saw it right there on that play.
Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Blue Devils will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Snags it quickly on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got the first down and more. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Back to pass, it's King. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The Blue Devils are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Blue Devils will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 45. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point...
space. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. And the Yellowjackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's King. A little screen to the running back. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
A nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the 1st down.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Yellowjackets!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any conclusions.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll keep it himself. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. The Blue Devils get it past the sticks. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Brown. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Dead center perfect. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive. And now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll run it from the gun. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
Looking for a man, it's Kane. Caught near the sticks, it's Powell. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Yellowjackets are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Yellowjackets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They've got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Yellowjackets will try to punch it in on first and goal. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. All they need is 1 yard, and they got it. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Now on first and 10 from the 27. They'll give it to him again. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. They'll try the left side. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking deep down the right side. Pulls in the deep ball. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made. That's the thing about this offense. You think you've got them backed up, and then you don't. 1st and 10 from inside the 50. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's King. They're working that left side. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Rutherford. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Yellowjackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They want that clock to run. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Yellowjackets, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll take it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. On the run, it's Alexander. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
This drive will open from the 15. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the right. He's got it. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Fires to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Right down the middle. Holds it in. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Pulls and throws off the RPO. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this is taking over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They're going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Duke! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. So a drive there of 85 yards. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that were going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.